Jacob John Dougan has spent the past dozen years in prison, convicted of murdering 18-year-old Stephen Orlando with the help of 4 other men, a murder that terrorized Jacksonville's white community in 1974. Dougan was sentenced to die for his crime, but the Supreme Court ordered he be resentenced. And today, 100 prospective jurors crowded a county courtroom as those proceedings began. They will hear, as another jury did in 1975, that Dougan and his accomplices were members of a black militant group, and after murdering Orlando, pinned a note to his body, a warning to other Jacksonville residents.
People were concerned because the notes had indicated that it was the Black Liberation Army and that other white devils would die.
Not long after the Orlando murder, another young white resident died the same way. Dougan has been accused but not convicted of that crime. The evidence at Dougan's original trial included a set of audio tapes. The prosecution says the killer sent those tapes to the victims' families and local reporters. It's expected those tapes will be played again for this jury. Aaron Bowden prosecuted Dougan 12 years ago, and he says hearing the murderers discuss exactly how the 2 young men died was the most dramatic moment in a trial that was all high drama.
Absolutely chilling. If you ever heard those takes, it would just strike right at your heart.
The 12 men and women chosen for the new jury will be deciding whether they think Dougan should live the rest of his life in prison or die in the electric chair. Theirs will not be the last word, though. Judge Hudson Olaf, who's already sentenced Dougan to die once, will make the ultimate decision.
I think we're past that. As a city, we're able to sit down and break bread together. We're able to pray together. We're able to talk together now. And I think that asking for the death penalty is simply not a way to resolve the problem now.
Ferguson and other black leaders today urged the state attorney's office not to press for the death penalty. Joining them, Reverend Gene Parks, who says Dougan, a former church colleague and Eagle Scout, will pay enough for his crimes through life in prison.
Jacob wishes that it had been him instead of the victim.
Still, for the families of the 2 men who died, for a former prosecutor turned defense attorney, and for the state, Dougan's crimes were too heinous then, and even now, 12 years later, to be forgotten. Nancy Rubin, Channel 4 Eyewitness News.